Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again. Blue Collar and Scholar, 12 Drams of Christmas, 2025.
This is Adam, and I'm still gray.
I'm the blue collar. Well, no collar right now, just blue. And he's the scholar. Looking all scholarly.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
So here we are on day 9.
Day 9.
Yeah. Moving right along. Getting down to the nitty gritty now. There's only a few whiskeys left. Go to your tree, find your dram, and we'll jump right in.
Already.
There we are. There's the color. Quite an interesting color, actually. It's almost got a pinkish hue to it.
Yeah, a little darker than the last one, the Wolfburn.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
And not as dark as the Lagavulin.
Oh, quite a nose. Interesting. What am I getting here? It's nutty.
Yes, a bit nutty.
There's like a brown sugary in there. Brown sugary.
Again, coastal.
Yeah, absolutely. Salty, salinity. I'm really drawn to coastal whiskeys.
Yeah.
I really love that flavor note in my whiskeys. Old Putney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a chance to visit a number of coastal distilleries, and yes, they're all amazing in their own way. All right.
It's probably because we live on the coast as well. It kind of.
Well, that helps. Yeah.
We kind of are drawn to that kind of environment, if you will. Shall we test?
Let's give it a go.
Yeah, this is
okay.
Wow. I quite like that.
I do.
There's all kinds of different spices going on there.
Yeah, very much.
Which will be really interesting when we reveal the whiskey, because there's something to talk about there.
Yes.
In fact, why don't we do that right away?
Oh, let's have another one first.
Okay.
Wow, yeah.
Very smooth.
Very smooth.
But it has like a real nice spicy finish, almost like chilies or something. Like,
I'm not sure what I'm pulling away, but as a hint, it's almost cask strength, if not.
yes, absolutely.
So I'm not getting any kind of burn or anything at all. It's just beautiful.
Once we reveal, I'll talk a bit about that too.
Okay.
Because this is a good one to sort of, as my argument is how I like my whiskeys. But anyway, the whiskey tonight is Isle of Raasay. And this is a special release of Isle of Raasay. And being that it is matured in virgin Colombian oak.
Mm-hmm.
And they are, I guess there's a series, they experiment with all different kinds of oak as far as they're maturing their whiskeys go.
But they also do something rather unique. They use local peat or Highland peat, and then they mix it with non-peat. And so this is a combination of both peated and non-peated, which gives it a really unique type of blend.
Absolutely.
Which, wow.
And like Greg said, if he felt like it was almost cask strength, but not, and he's right, it's 50.7%. So they've added a little bit of water.
Yeah.
And they're presenting their whiskey at 50%. And I've talked about that before. I love cask strength whiskeys, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never had a whiskey presented at 50% that I didn't absolutely love. I think that's like the magic number for me.
Yeah. There is, they do produce a cask strength, and I just ordered it today for Powell River, which is 61.6% for the 2025 and 61.3% ABV for the 2024. So it'll be a step up, and I'm really curious to see how that fits, because again, when you combine a peat with a non-peat, or in short, a two-spirit kind of experience, it's really showing that they deserve.
Yeah,
all
they're
the
doing
attention
they're
that
doing
they
some
get.
really cool things, and I mean, I would say innovative as well. And they are a fairly new distillery. In fact, it says here on the bottle they're the first legal distillery on an island rooted in centuries of illicit distilling.
Yes.
So,
For those of you that don't know your geography, Isle Rasse is just off of the Isle of Skye, and they have a short ferry that takes you over there. And the distillery, I think it began in around 2020, but the island itself is interesting because it's a volcanic island, and so the water that they're using for both the distillation process and other means is highly mineralized.
yeah,
It's volcanic and sandstone rock that
the water
is used.
runs over, kind of a natural mineralizer of the water. And I don't know who makes the bottles, but if you guys
They're
get a
great.
chance, the bottles are quite. I don't know, the video probably doesn't do it justice, but it's a really cool looking bottle.
Yeah.
And there's a little. What am I trying to think here?
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
there's some really cool little things.
Yeah,
in the
an etching
bottle.
in there of sort.
Yeah, like
The
a fossil.
when we were on Skye, we didn't have a chance to get over to Rasse, largely because we were in the storm.
Amy.
And that just caused nothing but turmoil, including the ferries over
made
as
ferry
well.
travel difficult. Yeah.
But on the island, the distillery has its own on-site accommodation with rooms and a bar and a restaurant. And the restaurant is supposed to be quite phenomenal too.
Mm.
So if you're looking for a unique experience, an island experience, I'm going. Next time we
and
go
you were
over to
saying like
Scotland.
Isle of Skye is a beautiful island. You have to visit it, but apparently it's turned into quite a tourist trap.
Yeah, and sadly it is.
And so maybe the Isle of Rasse will be that much more out of the way for the tourists, and it
Yeah.
might be a better experience.
Everybody's aware of Talisker. I mean, Talisker is a signature distillery on the Isle of Skye. But we also knew about Torvig, which
Mhm.
is in the southern part of Skye, and much more challenging to get to, but truly an
Worth the
amazing
drive.
distillery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even though we only got those two in rather than including Rasse, it's worth the experience as long as you like tourists, because it got to be really popular
Even in bad weather.
in bad weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that made it over the bridge
Yeah.
safely. Yeah,
The tour buses made it over the bridge before they closed it to tall vehicles.
that's another story for another time.
Anyway,
Anyway,
this is a really cool find. I'm really, really happy I chose this one for you guys, and hope you enjoy it.
and if you're living in Powell River, we ordered it today, and it'll be this coming Wednesday. There'll be
Cast strength
boxes
Isle of
of-
Rasse on the
different
shelves.
Rasses. Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.
Cheers.